Hey up, welcome back. Right, so this episode is basically I'm going to be building a plumbing toolkit. Right, I'm not a plumber, never ever done plumbing ever in my entire life. Currently become a homeowner and I need to do a bit of plumbing. So I decided to buy some stuff what I need for being able to do a bit of plumbing, bit of a project coming up. So I figured, you know what, let's stick a beginner's plumbing toolkit together, and I'm going to try and stick it all in one case. My toolbox is full of all of the stuff. I want to try and keep it in a separate toolbox. So that's what this video is going to be about. Yeah, as you can see, we've got bits of ShadowFoam. These are all just offcuts, spare little bits that I'm going to just put together. You know, you can actually glue it together, this stuff. So rather than just binning it all, I'm going to make use out of it. You can actually buy pre-cut inserts for these pack out boxes and what have you. I'm not sure what actual case this is. It was just, I think it was like £7 online somewhere with a bit of postage, but it'll do for what I need. So yeah, let's I'll crack on and we'll see how it turns out. Right, so first things first, we need to just open this box up. Get rid of that, we don't need that anymore. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jigsaw these bits of foam that I've got in here, and yeah, I'll bring you back when I've got it all fit in, and we'll see what it looks like. Right, so we've managed to fit everything in like that. As you can see, I've already kind of cut round this just to get it in there. You'll notice that this section there's no there. Yeah, that is done on purpose because obviously this gets hot. It doesn't cool off super quick. So if you're putting it back in, the foam will obviously melt. So, you know, I've managed to fit together this section out of some scrap pieces I've got. I am going to glue them all together, and then we can start putting, you know, other bits in where we need them. You know, we'll sort it out, we'll figure out where all this sort of stuff's going to go. And once I've got all this glued together, I'll stick you on a bit of a time lapse, and we'll cut some out and we'll see what it turns out like. So I just thought I'd show you quickly. This is the glue that I'm going to be using to stick it all together. Right, so that's had a little while to cure. Yeah, it says you're supposed to leave it up to an hour, but I've not left it an hour. But what I'm going to do now is, this box came with this foam on the lid. I'll just adjust that for you. Now obviously that's a bit flappy. I don't want that. Once I close it, you can see it's going to quite easily hit this section. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of that. That's a simple job. I might actually just take a little bit more out just to be on the safe side. You know, yeah, there we go. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to get some silver foil, and I'm going to just hot glue round inside just to shield the heat a little bit. I mean, it's not going to be getting red hot. more than likely, if I'm using this set, by the time I come to put it away, this is going to be cold. So yeah, but I just want to be extra careful, so I'm going to stick some aluminium foil just in that area, a little bit more protection. As you can see, I made a bit of a aluminium piece there. We'll just stick some hot glue on here and see if I can do it without making a complete mess. Right, let's have a go. Right, there we go. Don't need to be perfect, does it? It's only a bit of heat shield. I will stick a bit more hot glue in there though. Well, a bit more aluminium foil. Yeah, so I'll get a bit more foil in there, and then I'll probably stick a piece of foil over this section as well. Alrighty then, so that's pretty much that section done now. You know, it looks a bit cheesy, but it'll do what I want it to do. So now what I need to figure out is whereabouts I'm going to put all my things. I think the gas would be better down that side, so pretty much figured that out. And then obviously pipe cutter, little reamer. I've got some flux brushes, wire wool. What else have we got? We've got adjustable spanner if I can fit that in. Right, so this is what I've got so far. As you can see, my gas is set in there. Got 4 flux brushes, and underneath them is some wire wool. Didn't want to put too much in there, but I figured that were a decent way to hold it in. You can still easily pull it out. Yeah, so pretty much this is how I'm going to have the setup, or near enough like that kind of thing. Right, might just flip that over. Yeah, so I'll just show you how simple this stuff is to cut out. Basically, you get this scalpel knife, can change the blades. You know, they don't last that long, but you get enough blades to get going. So basically all you do is you just simply just trace around it. If you can trace around something with a pencil, you can do it in this. It's as simple as that. Just make sure you get all the way around it. And then when you move it, you can kind of see where the cut is, so you can just keep tracing round it. Obviously I'm wanting to go quite deep, probably all the way through, because it's a big piece. But just to show you, it's got different depth in it, so you can literally just grab it, peel one layer off, you know what I mean? It just easily peels out. Keep peeling it out until you get to what depth you want. And yeah, so like that, for instance, that's probably as deep as what I'd want to go for this handle, or maybe like that tool. but obviously this one I need it to go all the way through so that the lid will close. So I'll get this one done. I'll set up a bit of a time lapse, and I'll probably come back and give you a better look at doing one of these smaller tools just to finish off. Right, so that's pretty much it. Just got one more thing to put in. Just want to show you these though, because these, you know, obviously I've just used scrap pieces of foam what I got left over, but if you're wanting to do a really nice neat job, you can use these in a impact driver or drill, whichever you want. And basically all it does is it just spins and it'll smooth. You can it just cuts it all nice and smooth, you know, if you want it really nice finish. These very inexpensive. It's just like a little plastic disc. You've got two different sizes that come in pack. They're pretty useful for doing a really nice finished job. But yeah, for now, like I say, I'll just show you finishing this off. This is the last piece. In fact, I'll try and get you a bit closer. We'll just zoom in a bit. Right. See whether I can do it without getting me fat fingers in way. But yeah, it's pretty much just as easy as it looks. You just trace your outline. So I want to actually show the bend on that. So we'll just go around it a little bit. Now this is the bit where you can cut your fingers. You have to be. I have got some anti-cut gloves, and like an idiot I'm not using them again. So be very careful, because they are basically a scalpel, very sharp thing. That's it, pretty much as easy as that. Yeah, could have been a little bit neater, but you know, there we go. Look at that, eh? Brilliant. Let's bring you in for a closer look. Look how smart that looks, eh? I'll show you from this side. Very nice. There we go. Right, so there we go. I mean, you've got to admit it looks quite impressive, that, doesn't it? It's not bad for a beginner's set. Just looking forward to getting to use them. The ShadowFoam, you can get it direct from them. I'll leave a link in the description. Like I said, they do it for every kind of box. DeWalt, Makita, whatever you've got, they've probably got it. Or if not, you can just buy sheets and cut it to whatever size you want. The only thing I would say about what I've just done, I would have probably cut it all out before gluing it. I should have waited, or at least glued it today and cut it tomorrow, because it's not set properly as I've been doing it. It's I should have left it longer, so I've ended up with bits of glue on my fingers. But I mean, other than that, I've managed to use up some of my scrap bits of foam, and I've turned this into a decent little toolbox. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. If you want to have a laugh at my first plumbing project, yeah, you definitely don't want to miss that. And yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget, link in description if you're interested, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.